Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech Live, number 224 for this Friday, December 12th. December 12th. Wow, we're moving along. Got another, 12 days to Christmas? 13 days maybe? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Rants About Tech Live. I'm your host, Rod, here in sunny Philadelphia. Today, it's cold as crap, but it's sunny at least, and we got that. I'm here with some of my really good friends in the chat crew. Big up to you guys. Let's get the applause going for the chat crew here. This is the show where we talk about today's tech news, today's news, and all kinds of random stuff along the way. We do that. We do it. We also do a little bit of pop culture talking. Apparently we got the greatest TV series poll of all time going on right now. I'm telling you, Breaking Bad it's taking all comers and showing them the door. Taking all comers and showing them the door. I'm telling you, Breaking Bad is doing it. Good morning, chat. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are getting some good weather wherever you guys are in the world, in the country today. Palmer's throwing out pro tips already for Christmas. Talking about the lo-fi Christmas music in the background. I'm telling you, listen, that's a real pro tip right there. Good background music could break or make a vibe. I'm telling you right now, good background music, you're facilitating good conversation. Bad background music, people are like, how do I see the door? Okay, where's the door? All right, let's go ahead and get to, what do we got? We got random news here. You know what, though? Chat. You know what? What we didn't do? Chat. We didn't talk about the holidays for today. I forgot to even look those up. My bad, chat. My bad. I hope Cliff doesn't blurt these out on me right now on live. I hope Cliff just gives me the Cliff notes. Okay. Pun intended. What do we got? We got National Poinsettia Day. Honors the plant that has become a symbol of the holiday season. National Poinsettia Day. What else we got here? International Day of Neutrality. We'll go with that. And Gingerbread House Day. Now, let me just speak on Gingerbread House Day. I'm not sure if you guys made gingerbread men at home. I'm not. If you my age and I bring up gingerbread, you know where I'm going with this. I don't know if you guys made gingerbread men at home when you were a kid in the kitchen, and grandmoms, in my case, grandmoms raised your boy, okay? I'm a grandmom raised kid, okay? I'm a grandmom raised kid. You in the kitchen with grandma, you know what I mean, with your other cousins, because grandma raising them too. We in the kitchen, all the cousins around, you know what I'm saying? Cooking gingerbread men or gingerbread houses. We just, let's just keep it at gingerbread, okay? We're just doing gingerbread. Out of nowhere, I don't even know where this came from. Out of nowhere, someone comes with this terrifying story of kids being lured into a house with gingerbread to be eaten by a witch. How? Where does this come from? To add insult to injury to my childhood, eating ginger, this is why I don't eat gingerbread now, okay? These are the reasons I don't eat gingerbread to this day. Then you got some other moron telling me a story of the gingerbread man. You have to guard the oven while you're cooking the gingerbread men because they'll escape. Think about that. You're telling a kid that a gingerbread man you're baking to eat in the oven is going to come alive and try to escape because it doesn't want to be eaten. Am I the only one who was traumatized this way? Did anyone else hear this story of the gingerbread man escaping? Oh, you got to guard the oven. It's going to escape. How many people did I lose with that? Okay, I didn't. Okay, if I did lose you, my bad. I'm sorry. That was childhood trauma. That was PTSD happening all over again. Gingerbread. Who knew the cause of gingerbread could be trauma? Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's go on to the randos. We got random news here. Supergirl trailer. I don't know if you guys have seen these, but the Supergirl trailer is everywhere. I can't. Fairy tales are dark. You know what's weird? I read a book, Dr. Ling, full of dark fairy tales. And let me tell you, the origin of 90% of all the fairy tales we tell kids today, and back in my day too, were like horror stories that were later that someone put a spin on it later. I don't know what happened just then. Is my stream still going? Oh, I think it is. Oh, it's still going. Okay, we're good to go. I read it's a book full of all right. It's about the Brothers Grimm. I think it was a book by the Brothers Grimm, but it was a book full of dark fairy tales. It was excellent. Gotta tell you, it was a good read. But yeah, and apparently, hide and seek was a game to keep kids calm during war raids. Listen, I would not doubt that, Dr. Ling. I would not doubt that 100%. All right, next up, we got, like I said, the Supergirl trailer. I'm not sure how many of you guys our feeds are inundated with Supergirl trailers. So we're going to do the algorithm a favor right now. We're going to look at a Supergirl trailer. Okay? We're going to do the algorithm a favor so it can recognize, okay, he's seen it. We can stop flooding his algorithm with Supergirl. Oddly enough, I'm very interested in the person who's playing Supergirl because I saw her in a show. It was a weird show that I would not be interested in watching, but she looked intriguing. Like she just looked mysterious. Like what planet is she from? Kind of mysterious. Because she has a very unique look. But anyway, I saw her in this show. Maybe you guys can tell me what show she was. I don't even know her name. Let's get to the trailer though. Oh boy, hold on. I can't play the trailer without my headphones on, chat. You guys know I don't like putting the headphones on. A, they're hardly ever charged. And B, I don't know. It's weird. It makes me talk super loud. You guys know I'm loud already. I don't need a reason to be super loud. I will get loud though. All right. Do I have sound? Chat. I don't even know. I think I got sound now. Can we watch it? I haven't seen it, chat. I have not seen it yet. I was like, I'm going to watch. Listen, we breaking all copyright rules today. We're going to do some stuff today that's going to break. I'm not going to be able to get paid off this live stream. I probably don't get paid off half of them because something happens. All right. Anyway, Supergirl trailer. Let's take a look at it.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Hi.
Okay.
Cars
All right.
are
Hold on. All right. First off, I'm gonna tell you right now the vibes I'm getting. The vibes I'm getting from this trailer is Hitchcock. You guys remember Hitchcock? Will Smith, superhero movie, like a human dude who could just fly and do random stuff, but he chose to just get drunk and be belligerent. I don't even know how that ended. It couldn't have been good, right? But anyway, I'm getting Hitchcock vibes from this. Am I the only one? What do you got, chat? What do we think? Let's get this going. Get this over with.
hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet.
Okay, now I know why I think she looks unique. Okay, I figured it out, chat. I figured it out. Oh, I said Hitchcock. I meant Hancock. BM. Good morning, sir, and thank you. I appreciate that. She was in House of the Dragon. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the chat real quick because the chat's telling me who this person is. I was also pretty anti gingerbread, but try Lub Kutchen, the German soft gingerbread, usually dipped in one side. Okay, let's see. We'll get back to the chat. Let's get to the chat real quick. I don't know what's going on with my thing here. I don't know if it's my camera for sure. It's definitely my camera, chat. Oh, boy. What? Oh my goodness. All right, hold on, chat. Let's get the camera going again. Okay. I don't know. I'm buying a new camera. I hope Amy's not listening. Oh, why? You hold on, chat. Oh, okay. I think I fixed it. Okay, we're good to go. I may have averted having to buy a new camera. Maybe. Yeah, let's go to the chat real quick. Let's go to the chat. We got I was so pretty anti-gingerbread. So there's The Rock is talking about a German soft gingerbread, usually dipped on one side in chocolate. Really good. Can be found in Aldi. You know what? I was going to say Aldi. I used to work at Aldi. I used to be a supervisor at Aldi. It was a good. I've never worked so hard in my life. I have never ever worked so hard in my life as when I was working at Aldi. I'm telling you guys, Aldi is the. Whoo, them Germans, boy, they don't play. Efficiency is the key. Through any event, I was going to say Aldi, Dr. Rock. I mean, The Rock, because when you said German and I saw that Lubkutchen, it looked like something that'd be at Aldi. So I got an Aldi like 4 blocks away. We're going. That's not how algorithms work. Click once, get fed the same forever. I know, The Rock. I'm just, you know me. I'm just being stupid. Okay, I'm just being stupid. And this is how I wish the algorithm did work. They feed you until you do it, and then they stop. Oh, he's seen it. We'll stop inundating him with this thing. I wish it worked that way. It's an excuse to watch the video, though. She was in House of the Dragon. So I don't know her name, but she looks very unique. I figured out why she looks unique. I'll tell you guys why I think she looks unique when we get caught up in the chat here. Needs to catch up to that, but it's difficult to watch during the day because the setting is always so dark. LOL. Hot D. What is that? Oh, House of the Dragon, Hot D. I'm gonna check House of the Dragon out. Like I said, is it good? Because I saw her in it and I thought she looks interesting, but the storyline in the movie does not. So yeah, I'm good. I'm passing on this. And plus, it felt like she was overacting too. She was interesting looking, and I could tell she could act. But it just felt like she was overacting for that role. And maybe that was the point. I'll give her another chance in Superman. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Herbie Hancock signed the Declaration of Independence. Oh, boy. I did know that. I didn't know that it correlated to Hancock, though. I had no idea. You schooled me just now, The Rock. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't know that. Oh, she was in House of the Dragon. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Okay, cool. Herbie Hancock signed the Declaration of Independence. Dr. Ling. Yeah, I didn't make that correlation. The Rock says mine was the next Tommy Boy quote. Ha. What was the next Tommy Boy quote? What are your expectations for the Kindle Scribe color? Alex, how's it going? I'm gonna tell you what they are. I'm definitely gonna tell you. House of the Dragon is no Breaking Bad. No. Speaking of which, we're gonna get to that poll here. Wait, you haven't watched House of the Dragon? No, I haven't watched House of the Dragon. Aaron, don't shame me, bro. Don't pop culture shame me, bro. Okay, I'm trying. You guys have got to help me. This is kind of why I do this. You got to help me here. All right, so moving on. Let's finish this out. We got to finish this trailer. We haven't even got to this. We still on Randos, you guys.
Cars are out.
I'm getting serious Hancock vibes from this.
Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
Okay, so right here, I know why. Okay, I know why I like the way she looks. Okay, I figured it out, chat. In this picture, in this little clip, oh, what? My bad. I wasn't even showing you guys. My goodness, chat. Okay, we saw this part. We saw this part, chat.
23 will be the best year
I was just
yet.
watching the trailer without you guys. I'm sorry.
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very...
Okay, right there, I realized why I like the way she looks. Okay, why she looks interesting, rather. I mean, I like the way she looks, but it's more of an interesting. She looks interesting to me. Is more what it is. But I figured it out. You guys ever seen dark crystal or dark water? Let's see. I think it's called dark crystal. It is. Check it out, chat. This is. Tell me she don't look like that thing right there. Wait. Okay, it's a stretch. But you got to follow me on this. She looks like an elf. Okay, that's why. She has this elfish quality about her features in her face. If she had pointy ears, I would most certainly call her an elf. She looks like an elf, dude. I'm telling you, she has that elfish look about her. And that's what I think is so interesting. She says, I was thinking this exact same. Let me go. It ain't just me. Listen, y'all my people for real. Y'all never agree with me on a poll, but at least y'all agree with me on the real life stuff. Yes, says The Rock. She does look like an elfin from Dark Crystal. I always thought Taylor Swift looked like that too. Yes, Taylor Swift has that elfish look too, but not to the degree that this chick does. This young lady right here looks way more like an elf than any other human being I've ever seen in my life. Now, y'all want to know who looks like the most? You know what? I'm gonna ask you guys what actress looks the most like an alien to you guys? All right. Put that thought in your head. The actress that looks most like an alien. Not that she's ugly or pretty, just she doesn't look like she's from this planet. She looks like she could be an alien. Oh, Aaron, why'd you retract it, bro? All right, so this is who I don't know her name, but she played in Queen's Gambit. Actress. I didn't even spell actress correct. There she go, right here. She is the actress that looks most like an alien to me. She's pretty. I'm not saying she's ugly at all. She's very pretty. But she just does not look like she's from this planet. It's the eyes, you draw an alien with the V-shaped chin, and it gets bigger up here, and then with the big eyes and the small mouth, and that's her, bro. That's her. It's the wider gap between the eyes. It's that too. But the eyes are super big too. She has a really distinct look to her as well. So these two young ladies have a really distinct look to them. I like it. Not that it's the prettiest thing in the world. I'm not saying that. Or ugly. It's not that. It's very unique and interesting. They have the most unique appearances in Hollywood right now to me. But moving on, we'll finish this trailer out, you guys.
High bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Proton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Okay, you know what's cool about this?
Do others on your planet have
The first thing that's cool about this is there's a few things cool about it. First of all, she's in it, so that's going to be interesting to look at least. And like I said, I do think that she has acting chops, so I think that she can hold a role, right? Because I've seen her, so I think that she's a pretty good actress. Whether she can do a whole movie, we'll see. I'm interested to see that. But another thing that's interesting to me about this, did you guys get Guardians of the Galaxy vibes from this too? I got serious Hancock vibes from her. Like her, the character she's playing feels like a Hancock vibe. The movie though feels like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie without the squirrel. Let me know how you feel about that.
house like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
It's like if Hancock were directed and edited by the people who did Guardians of the Galaxy. This would be it. Those two movies put together would be this. For sure.
What Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
You know what, that scene right there. Yo, this scene reminds me of the funniest TikTok I've ever seen in my life. Hold on, we'll watch it again, just so you can get the visual right. Just check a look at the scene. She's swinging this thing around, mowing everybody down, right? Okay, now there's a TikTok with this kid. I won't go through and try to find it right now because I know I'll spend 30 minutes trying to find it. I'll never be able to find it. I should have saved it or something. There's a kid at a birthday party. Now, I don't know if it's a Spanish family or not because I can't tell from the video. It's been a while since I've seen it. But they got a piñata at this kid's birthday party. Y'all know what a piñata is, right? It's a stuffed animal full of candy held together, by paper. So the shell is shaped in the shape of an animal, like say a donkey. And a donkey that's shaped is made of paper. And inside this donkey is candy. And it's hanging from a piece of string from like a tree or a doorway or whatever. And you give kids sticks and the kids take turns whacking the piñata until it breaks open and then they all get the candy. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Chad, this kid had a stick and the kid who's hitting the piñata is blindfolded, so they don't know what they're hitting. I guess they're blindfolded to try to keep them from getting a really good swing on the piñata so all the kids can have a turn, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the kid who's hitting the piñata is blindfolded. And this kid is whacking the piñata and whacking it and whacking it. And like on the second whack, the piñata burst open. The kid doesn't know this because he's blindfolded. All the other kids come running in to try to get the candy. And this kid reaches back like he's Babe Ruth about to hit a homer. He took the biggest swing I've ever seen with that stick. All the kids were around him. He didn't know it. the video cuts to Optimus Prime cutting the heads off of all of the Decepticons that were around him, like Supergirl just did with the people with that little chain and ball she had. Oh, it's the funniest thing. You never see the kids get hit, but you know a few of them got banged up. It's so funny. Okay, I'm sorry. Chat. Listen, TikTok, go to TikTok, search Optimus Prime Pinata. You'll see it, probably. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Okay, all right, moving on. How many people did I lose? Not many. Okay, we're good to go. Let's keep it moving, you guys. We got to finish this trailer. I think we finished the trailer, but let's take a look at the ending, just for craps and giggles. Yeah, that right there. Oh, I'll never look at pinatas the same ever again. Oh, ever again, chat. Okay, all right. That was the trailer. So I did it. Now I got it out of my system. Now I hope the algorithm leaves me the crap alone. Okay. Google, leave me alone. I watched the trailer. I showed people. Stop it. Okay. Next thing we got up on there. We haven't even gotten through the randos. We're 44 minutes in. Okay. Chat. What are we doing today? Rando news. Rivian goes autonomous. If you guys don't know, I love Rivian. Quick bit of news. Rivian got putting autonomous AI. Well, they're using in-house AI chips to build autonomous vehicles. So they're going fully autonomous with their vehicles. Like Tesla and some other makers are as well. Game of Thrones versus Breaking Bad. Let's get the poll going, chat. We got Game of Thrones now. So we got Breaking Bad. Now, if you guys don't know, give me a like if you guys are liking the show today, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you want to see more content like this, we do this Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Today is going to be one of those kind of whenever days. Typically it's an hour, but today is going to be one of those days. If you guys don't know, we do a poll. We've been carrying a poll of the best TV series ever. And right now, Breaking Bad has been breaking every comer. Okay. We got Breaking Bad. And today, we're going to put it up against Game of Thrones, you guys. Okay. Now it's going up against Game of Thrones. So, best TV series ever. All right, what we got? We're starting the poll. All right, so we got that poll going. We'll let that poll rock through the rest of the show. Yeah, the Game of Thrones ending was super stupid, Alex Pitt. I agree with you 100%. You almost, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, stop at season 7. After season 7, stop. Don't even watch season 8. It's not worth your time. Okay, it's just gonna upset you. I don't trust anyone who likes Breaking Bad over Game of Thrones. What? We about to find out. Well, Aaron, I got news for you, bro. It's tight. Listen, this is the tightest race so far. Breaking Bad has dominated every other comer, but it's still dominating, but not as handily as everything. Oh, whoa. The numbers just changed. Whoa. You guys are going to surprise me again today with this vote. You guys are going to surprise. No, maybe not. Listen, I'm not going to talk anymore about the votes. We'll let the votes rock for a while. If you guys feel it, go ahead and vote on our best TV series of all time. Vote here. Breaking Bad's doing the thing. All right, last thing in the randos, we got why can't I just have a Gemini experience in Notebook LM? I've been using Notebook LM and dumping all of my work into Notebook LM lately. And one of the things that frustrates me is the fact that I can't have a normal Gemini conversation with Notebook LM. You know what I mean? It's all, and what's weird is it's almost like this. It's almost like, what I want is, I want the Gemini app to have Notebook LM like features. You know, if that makes sense at all. Give me the Notebook LM interface, but at the bottom where it says accept sources, make that my Gemini app. Like I'm having a hard time like figuring out what app I should be using for what. Should I be using Notebook LM or should I be using Gemini and then importing the stuff that Gemini creates into Notebook LM? It's getting weird. It's getting weird for me. I almost want to just say to hell with Notebook LM right now and keep working in Gemini because it remembers everything anyway right now. And the fact that you can section off your conversations in Gemini, that's like creating your own notebook. You know what I'm saying? And you can, and each conversation is self-contained, right? It's its own little thing to where it will gather information and keep information that you put into that one conversation, just like a folder. I'm going to use Gemini like Notebook LM for the next week and let you guys know how that works out for me. Because right now, I'm having a hard time switching back and forth between both. Did you put Breaking Bad up against The Wire? Says Palm. Not yet. The Wire might be next, Palm. I haven't put it up against The Wire yet. What I should do is put a bunch of titles in a list in Discord and just have you guys vote on those, and then whatever percentage gets, I'll do it in that order to see if it beats it. Rod, if you like Rivian, you might like this new Scout that's coming out. Ooh, well, Rivian has a nice little e-bike that if and when I buy me a Rivian, and when I get done paying off my current car, which is in 2 years, so hold on, Rivian, I'm coming. I got 2 more years before I get done paying off my car. And once I get done paying off that car, I'm trading that thing in and I'm getting a Rivian. 100%. 100%. I got 2 years though. So, I got a while. They're going to have like a 3rd generation of the bike before I have an opportunity to buy one. Unless I get rich in between now and in 2 years, then, whatever the mark comes that my tax return says, okay, bro, you rich, then I'm going to buy a Rivian. Okay, that day. See, I like The Wire and Boardwalk Empire more than Breaking Bad. That's interesting, says Aaron. Yeah, we're going to put it up against it. All right, so what do we got going on right now? All right, so we got 20 people. Give me a like, you guys, if you guys are enjoying the content today. Don't forget to vote on our best TV series of all time right now. Breaking Bad is getting some real competition from Game of Thrones. It has never faced this kind of competition on the show before. It has never faced this kind of stiff competition. Right now, we got 55% Breaking Bad, 45% Game of Thrones, and we got 11 votes. Holy cow. This is going to be serious. This is serious business right here. Okay, moving on. Let's get to the tech news, you guys. That was the worst ending transition I've ever done with my mouth. I'm sorry, you guys. I'll do better next time. Or maybe I'll get an ending transition to that and I won't have to do it with my mouth anymore. Okay, moving on. First thing we got for tech news is going to be Scribe 2nd Gen may get 3rd Gen features. Yeah, we're hearing eInk stuff in the tech news. That's because this is big to me. Now, this is huge because I'm like, okay, well, you guys know how I've been kind of bullish on the Kindle Scribe 3rd Gen. Panos Panay, blah, blah, blah. You guys, I'm getting that Scribe today. It might be down there right now, waiting for me to go get it. I'm going to do a real production over. I'm going to do a real video. It's going to be a whole to-do because I've been talking about this and I feel like it deserves it. So I'm going to do that. But I'm not hopeful, you guys. I'm going to put it through its paces. But I wanted this thing. Yeah, okay, we'll get into that later. Anyway, some of these features are coming to the 2nd Gen. So I guess if you have a 2nd Gen Scribe and you want some of these 3rd Gen features, you might want to wait to see if those features come to your device before you pull the trigger on the new one. Yeah, so and I think that they talked about things like the new home screen. Some of the new AI features are going to be coming to the 2nd Gen. Not everything, but a lot. So, yeah. Again, too, all the stories I'm going to talk about are linked in the description of this show. So if you want more information and want more detail on a story than what I'm providing here through my own commentary, yeah, just check a look in the description, hit the link. It'll take you right to the site. All right, next story we got up here is going to be about, what do we got? YouTube payout and why am I, okay. All right, we got to switch the story. That goes right there. Okay, cool. All right, next story we got is YouTube does payouts in crypto, which I thought was very interesting. Let's take a look at the details of this particular story here. YouTube, the streaming service giant owned by Google, now allows U.S. creators to receive payouts in stablecoins, Fortune reported on December 11th. YouTube has offered PayPal's or has opted for PayPal's PYUSD stablecoin for the latest crypto move, as it already is PayPal's existing customer and uses the financial service company's payout service, the report added. PayPal's head of crypto, May Zabane, and an unnamed Google spokesman confirmed the arrangement in Fortune. Zabane said PayPal added the PYUSD stablecoin option for payment recipients in the third quarter of the year, and now YouTube has decided to extend the option to U.S. creators who receive a share of earnings from the content they post on the video sharing site. Stablecoin payout feature is live. Well, the stablecoin payout feature is live now for U.S. creators only, and this is the only region that creators can take advantage of it. It should be rolling out to other creators sometime soon in the future, but they haven't released any details on when they're going about doing that. Excuse me. I thought this was interesting because, YouTube's, don't get it wrong. YouTube is not in a big or crypto game. This is just something they're offering through a PayPal service. So, I think more ways to get paid is always good if you're a creator. I'll never take advantage of this, I don't think. What do you guys think? Any creators out there looking forward to take advantage of some cryptocurrency in their PayPal accounts? All right, going into the chat, they'll probably be about it. Ooh, what do we got up here? Right, I think you'll love the Scribe fountain pen. Ooh. Scribe has a fountain pen? Do tell. If it's down there right now, you better get it and open it up and on live. LOL, says Parm. You know what though? Is my iPhone working? Oh, my iPhone's not powered on. If my iPhone was powered on, chat, I would literally take this phone downstairs because it's connected to my situation here and do a live bring up, but it's not connected. BB won't have competition until we include things in the friends tier. Ooh, who? Who's BB? Did I miss something? I did. What else we got down here? Ordered a Scribe color, but have to wait until January 1st through 28th for it to arrive. Oh. See, I ordered mine the moment they came available, and yeah, I got the 2-day shipping going, bro. I'm getting mine today. Playing no games with this. Panos Panay, listen, I was taking no chances. All right. What else we got here in the tech news today? Ooh. Oh, nice. ChatGPT offers free Adobe tools. And if you're an Adobe user and you are not a very good Adobe user, this might be the news story for you. Adobe has launched its most popular creative and productivity apps inside of ChatGPT, and yes, that includes Adobe Photoshop. The premier graphic design tool is now an app inside ChatGPT alongside Adobe Acrobat and Adobe Express, and they are all free. Best of all, you do not need to understand how to use any of these apps to make them work inside ChatGPT. You simply describe what you want using natural language, and the apps do it for you. Instead of generating a single static image or document, the app gives you control sliders and options right inside ChatGPT, so you can tweak and adjust the results until you get exactly what you want. Photoshop is well known for editing images, while Adobe Express is built for fast document creation and templates that let you sign up for a party invitation or an invoice, or lets you spin up a party invitation or an invoice in seconds. Finally, Acrobat is its PDF manager and editor. And all of those tools are going to be available in ChatGPT. Examples and details are linked in the story below. Again, like I said before, if you want some more detail about these stories than I go into here, they're all linked in the description of the story. You go down, or in the description of this video, you can go down there and click right on through to that. Also, there is a Discord link or invite down below that you can click on and join the Discord if you want to voice your own opinion about any of these stories or continue the conversation after the live stream gets done today. As always, like and subscriptions are welcome. So a couple of examples of how this looks here or works. We got an example of this screen right here, which is showing you the sliders on the right here when you drag an image into ChatGPT. It says first you can drag an image to ChatGPT prompt bar to upload it. You can then ask ChatGPT to perform an edit in the Photoshop, such as convert this image to black and white using Photoshop. There's no need to know how to use the app at all. After a brief moment, ChatGPT shows you the image converted to black and white using Photoshop and presets and an intensity slider so you can control the strength of the effect. So lots of things like this. So no matter what you put in there, what your prompt is, it'll give you some sliders to kind of adjust that on the fly. So they're contextual prompts, it seems like, as well. This is very cool. This is going to be very cool. I think all tools are going to be this way. Eventually, you're not going to need to know how to do any of this stuff. You're just going to need to know what you want and be able to articulate it, right? What do we got here for the chat? I feel Breaking Bad and Friends are different. Oh, Breaking Bad. Oh, someone wanted to pit Breaking Bad up against Friends. That would be weird. Yeah, because it's a different type of thing, right? There is a laughter reel in Friends. There's a bunch of people acting goofy. People were getting off in Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? People were getting murdered in Breaking Bad. No one got murdered in Friends. All the main characters were intact at the end of Friends' final season. You know what I'm saying? You'd be hard pressed to find anybody that survived season 1 talking about Game of Thrones. So, yeah. Agreed, but it depends on what we're judging here. Both are TV series, but not both dramas. Game of Thrones isn't exactly either. It's fantasy. I see. My thing is that the maturity level, right? I think is the content, the rating on it matters. Like I wouldn't pit Breaking Bad up against. Let's take this to movies. Let's take a really crazy movie, right? Like Edward Scissorhands. It would be hard to compare Edward Scissorhands to the new Zootopia movie. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't compare those, right? Someone as soon as someone says, "Oh, what do you like more, Edward Scissorhands or Zootopia?" They're gonna look at you like, "What, bro? That's not even in the same ballpark." That's how I feel about Friends. Now, Friends versus Seinfeld would be we might have to get that going. Yeah, we might have to get that going right there. After we get this, but see, that would be comedies though. I guess these will be more considered cinematic dramas. You know what I'm saying? We can make that distinction, but I would definitely pit Friends up against Seinfeld, 100%. All right, you guys, back to the tech stories. Next thing we got up on the list is going to be Disney invests $1 billion in OpenAI, licensed characters for Sora tools. So what I have here is Sora gets Mickey Mouse, okay? Because that's essentially what's going on here. Let's talk about the details. On December 11th, Walt Disney invested $1 billion in OpenAI and would let the startup use characters from Star Wars, Pixar, and Marvel franchises in its Sora AI video generator, a deal that could reshape how Hollywood creates content. Yeah, they were going crazy when Sora first came out with all the stuff that they had characters doing. I still don't think Nintendo has pulled Mario. They're having Mario do all kinds of crazy stuff over there. All right, the 3-year partnership announced on Thursday is a pivotal step in Hollywood's embrace of generative artificial intelligence, sidestepping the industry's concern about the impact of AI on creative jobs and intellectual property rights. As part of the licensing deal, Sora and ChatGPT Images will begin generating videos featuring licensed Disney characters, including Mickey Mouse, Cinderella, and Mustafa, starting early next year. The agreement excludes any talent likeness or voices. That's important. So no actual actors are included in this. Just Disney creations. As part of the agreement with OpenAI, a section of the videos by users will be made available for streaming on Disney Plus, allowing the streaming platform to capitalize on the growing appeal for short-form video content. That's interesting. So, Sora video on Disney Plus? That's super interesting. I'm interested in how that's going to work. The companies will use OpenAI's model to build new products and customer experiences, including Disney Plus subscribers, while Disney will deploy ChatGPT for its employees. So this is an all-around deal that they're cracking for content and use. Yeah, professional use. The deal also includes guardrails to protect against the characters being depicted in inappropriate situations, a la Mario. Disney also plans to use OpenAI's tools for its internal purposes to support film production as it looks to gain efficiency. The source told, who we got here? Reuters. Interesting. Good stuff here, though. I'm interested in all of that. I think this is going to be a good. I think it's going to be a good thing there. So good up until the ending. Yeah. Yep. Next thing we got up on the tech chat is tech news. We're going to be Google debuts a Disco Gemini powered tool for making web apps from browser tabs. So using web linking as like a website, that's interesting. Let's talk about these details here. Google on Thursday introduced a new AI experiment for the web browser, the Gemini-powered product Disco, which helps to turn your open tabs into custom applications. With Disco, you can create what Google is calling Gen Tabs, a tool that proactively suggests interactive web apps that can help you complete tasks related to what you're browsing and allow you to build your own apps via written prompts. For instance, if you're studying a particular subject, Gem Tabs might suggest building a web app to visualize the information, which could help you better understand the core principles. Or in a less academic scenario, well, they're showing a example of that in play right here. I'll have to play with this. It sounds pretty interesting. Or in a less academic scenario, you could use Gen Tabs to help you create a meal plan for a series of online recipes or help you plan a trip when you're researching travel. These are things you can already do today with some AI-powered chatbots, but Gen Tabs builds these custom experiences on the fly using Gemini 3. Using information in your browser and in Gemini chat history, after an app is built, you can also continue to refine it using natural language commands. That's interesting as well. The resulting generative elements in the Gen Tabs experience will link back to the original sources, Google Notes. Yeah, and this is another example of how that may look right here. Although this is not like a browser here. I mean, it's using tabs, right? But it almost looks more like Notebook LM. Like others in the AI market, Google has been experimenting with bringing AI to yada. Let's take a look at the video and see if they describe, or if we can get a feel for what this might actually be like here. Let's just actually bring this up in a window. So they're planning a trip, essentially. Oh, so this is a new... I see what you're doing here, Google. I see what you're doing here. You think you're slick. You think you slick. You're not. I'm sorry, you are. You're slick. You're super slick. You're not fooling me, though. Chat, y'all, you see what this is, right? This is Google handing us a new AI browser, packaging. You know what I'm trying to say. Giving it to us in a package. You see that workaround? You like that workaround. Giving it to us in a package, masquerading as a new tool. This is Google's AI browser, people. Don't let them fool you. I guarantee eventually they will take the wraps off of this thing and be like, oh, that's the new Chrome browser. That's exactly what this is. when Google comes out with their AI browser, you remember what this interface looks like because it's going to be this. They just don't want the hassle of saying, oh, we have an AI browser now. People going, oh God, the stock market's going crazy. What's Google doing? Oh, what's going to happen with Google Chrome? Oh, what's going to happen in search?
Shut up. Shut up.
This is it. Dr. Lane says it's a refined by AI Google search. You right. But this is the testing ground for their AI browser. This is going to be their AI browser. They can't, oh, this is our Google AI browser. We want people to test it. People will go crazy. Stock markets will change. They don't want that problem. So they package it like this. Now they don't have that problem, but they still get to test out their AI browser. I guarantee that's what's going on here. Mark my words. So you heard it here first, okay? You heard it here first. All right, moving on. See what we got here left in this video here. This is the AI browser. That's what this is. What did they call this trash? Hold on, let's see what they called it again. Let's see what they called this thing. A Gemini powered tool for making web apps. Clever, Google. Clever. A web app making tool. This is the AI browser, bro. Stop playing with it's the AI browser. Stop. Just stop. All right. Let's check it out. And I gotta say, I'm not mad at it. I like it. I like it. It's organized way better than any other AI browser I've ever used. And, in the AI browser defense, I've only used 2, but still. Perplexity's AI browser's dumb. OpenAI's AI browser is just retarded. I could probably use this. It's organized like something I could use. I'm looking forward to using this. I'm telling you right now, I'm using this as a browser. I don't care what they're calling it. I'm using it. This is the browser. It's a browser that you can do a bunch of stuff with. This might be the do-it-all interface. You give me notebook LM type features in this, and I'm calling it a day. I'm using this and nothing else. Add weather info. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they're adding weather info to the maps. So they're showing a map here. They're telling the AI to add different elements to the map, weather, topography, things like that. Okay, so interesting. I like it. Dr. Ling says it feels like something out of a Silicon Valley show. Yeah. I mean, it's super bubbly. More than half of Google's $307 billion is from search revenue. No way I trust this AI search won't be sponsored, promoted, and SEO optimized. You know it is. The Rock. You absolutely know it. They're not going to do anything in the search space unless it maintains their dominance, okay? They're not trying to help us. They're trying to maintain their domination in this space. I mean, we're going to be the beneficiaries of that in some kind of way, right? But that's what's going on here. That's what's going on. All right, let's get to the eInk part of the show, shall we, you guys? It's been a long day already. Oh, before we do that though, Breaking Bad is still kicking butt. It's beating Game of Thrones 56% to 44%. We got our highest vote total so far. If you're here and you haven't voted yet, we're voting on the best TV series ever right now. If you look in the polls in the chat, you'll see Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones right now. Breaking Bad is taking all comers. It's beat Peaky Blinders. It beat, what did it beat yesterday, chat? I think it beat Sopranos yesterday. So, you know, The Rock says open up that Scribe. I don't even know if he's here. Let me check Amazon real quick. Let me check Amazon to see if the Scribe is even here. Oh, I put in Kindle. I put in Kindle Scribe in the search. All right, let me look at my orders, chat. Oh, chat. I'm looking at my orders right now, and I just ordered an Elegoo Mars Mate air purifier for my resin 3D printer. Almost died in here the other day, and that is not an exaggeration. Oh, snap, it was delivered today. Chat, hold on, I'll be right back. All right, chat. How many people did I lose? How many people did we lose when I ran out? Oh, we didn't lose. We lost one person. I'm sorry we lost one person. Whoever you were. Noches. Buenos noches. A couple things here. But this is not it, chat. This is probably the case, chat. Hold on. Let's check this out. This is probably the case. Yeah, this is the cover, chat. Hold on, let's see if we can. This is the cover. So not the actual device, but the cover. All paper packaging here. I like that. All paper rip tabs. I like that too. We're gonna dig into this. This thing is cold. It's cold as crap outside. This thing is cold. Freezing. Okay, all right. So yeah, that's that. So we didn't get the Scribe. We didn't get the Scribe just yet. Full unboxing and first reactions. Says Aaron. No, we can't. It's not here. It's probably won't, the actual device probably won't come to a little bit later on. They asked me. The case would have come yesterday, but you know how they ask you when you go buy something, oh, do you want these things to come together, safe deliveries? I was like, I guess so, because I can't use the case without the device. So yeah, just hold off on the case. And it came early anyway. Matter of fact, let me go check. Let me go check to make sure it's still coming today. Yeah, it's still coming today. It's just not here yet. All right, so we'll get it today, you guys. And I will be talking about this. I will be talking about it in Discord. So if you guys want to know some of my impressions after I open it, definitely get signed up for Discord. There's an invite in the description of this video. If you're not a Discord member yet, join the Rants About Tech Discord. It's a good time. And like I said, I will be posting up pictures, some short phone videos on there. First impressions I'll be posting on there as well. So yeah, check it out. And then I'll come back Monday morning and we'll talk about it Monday morning. Monday through Friday, we do this show, if you guys don't know. 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. So just a bit of info there. All right. What were we talking about before I got excited about the did we do the eInk intro yet, chat? I don't know if we did the eInk intro. Let's talk about eInk. Let's get into the eInk. Okay, all right. Extra stream today. Friday afternoon stream will be fun. Oh yeah. You know what? If I get the unboxing done this afternoon, I'll do another stream later on, and we'll talk about it. No. Discord. I need to put some content to Discord. Okay, I got a whole section in my Discord that's just for like first peeks at stuff that's not on YouTube. And I haven't posted there in a while, so this would be a perfect example or a perfect reason for me to post there. But if I get super antsy, if I got things to say, I'll do an impromptu live. You know I will. All right. Going on to eInk stories. Thoughts on the Scribe third gen. But before we do that, let's go to the chat to make sure we got caught up on the chat. I think we did. We're caught up. We're caught up on the chat. All right. So thoughts on the Scribe third gen. Now, we talked about thoughts on the Scribe yesterday, and I'm just to reiterate some of those points. And someone asked earlier. I forgot who asked earlier in the chat. It might have been Alex. What my use case for the Scribe is going to be. I feel like having this in the shot right now. I don't know why. I feel like having this Kindle Scribe case in the shot while I talk. So people are asking me what my use case for the Scribe color scarf, the third gen Scribe Kindle Scribe would be. I want that thing to replace this thing. This was it. I want it to replace my Note Air devices because I'm tired of the build quality problems and well, this is the Note Air 4C. I'm testing my tablet feet, so these aren't the shape that I'm using, but this is the material. This material it's been so good. It's been so good. So anyway, I'm testing on this. So if you see this craziness, this isn't how they're actually going to look. This is just me testing the surface area of things, and just to get it on this device. It's working great. Listen, the tech feet. If this wasn't with the back, this thing would be moving all over the place right now. So I'm loving, and the sound without tech feet, and you throw this on the table, sound with tech feet. You gotta love it. Okay, moving on. So I want the Scribe Color Soft to replace the Note Air devices. I got the Note Air 5C over there. The buttons, the light bleed, the attention to detail that they don't pay any attention to. It's gotten better though. And with the tools you get, you kind of stuck into, if you want the tools that Onyx offers, this is the only place in town to get those tools. So you're kind of stuck with this device. If you want those tools, no matter what else is wrong with the device, you have to grab one if you want it. And I do want it. That's why I have the Note Air 4C and the 5C here, because I want those tools. But the point here is that I want the Scribe to replace the Note Air 5C. It won't do that. That was my use case. So I realized through watching reviews of the Kindle Scribe third gen that the tool set is not matching what Onyx offers with the Note Air devices. It can't, it's not even coming close. Like when you don't have a fill option in your drawing tools, I can't even look at you. I feel like my cat when I call it, and it's like my cat when I call my cat, like, Philly, hey. She looks at me and just turns her head like, I can't even look at you right now. I can't even look at you. That's how I feel with the Scribe. You don't have fill in your drawing tools, bro? I can't even look at you. Like, what is going on here? So it's not going to replace my Note Air devices. Oh, I'm talking loud. I told you that's why I didn't want to put headphones on, chat. I don't want to wear them. I got to put them back on later, though. Oh, boy. Anyway, it's not going to do that for me. So if you need technical tools and you're looking at the Scribe like, oh, maybe it could be that for me, stop it. It's not going to be that for you. Now, after I realized that, I thought to myself, okay, it's not going to do that for me. Now, since I want it, since Panos Panay put his stamp of approval on it, I got to see at least what it's doing. Maybe it's going to wow me. Maybe Panos Panay put some of his sauce on it. The Panos Panay sauce. and that sauce is going to rub off, and I'm going to get some sauce on me. I like sauce. Oh, that didn't sound good. I'm glad Mike's not here. But the point of the matter is, now at this point, the Scribe Colorsoft can only be a replacement for the Remarkable at this point. Okay, it doesn't have the tools to compete with Onyx. Okay, Onyx is like, phew, boys, you see what just almost happened? Yeah, they ain't got no tools. Yeah, we good, bruh. Y'all keep working back there. We good to go. That was Onyx. Sweating. When they saw what they were releasing with the software, they were like, oh, God, we're not worried. There's no cause for concern here, okay? Then the puck was passed to Remarkable. Onyx is like, this is a problem for Remarkable. This ain't our issue. This is a Remarkable problem, bruh. And by the way, this is not a Supernote problem. This how we were comparing the TV shows. Someone brought up comparing Breaking Bad to Friends. Okay, that won't work. That's how I see comparing the Remarkable or the Supernotes against like a Kindle. Like it just doesn't even. I can't even compare it. It's not even. It's a different beast. The Supernote is a different beast. I don't anyway, but anyway, the puck gets passed down to the Remarkable because it's not. It can't compete with Onyx. Okay, then you what's a drop down in tool set from Onyx? Then you got Supernote and like you got Supernote and it doesn't have the tools to compete with Supernote. Okay, then the puck gets kicked down the road again to who else is next? Viwoods. Are they compete with Viwoods and tools? Viwoods might lose themselves. This ain't taking no sales away from Remarkable. I mean, not Remarkable, but this ain't taking no sales away from Supernote, okay? This ain't taking no sales away from Onyx, okay? It's just not. It's just not. If you were thinking about a Supernote and you like that and you're like Onyx and you're thinking about buying a Boox product, you're not thinking about the Scribe isn't going to do anything for you, okay? In the note-taking realm. Supernote has like one crappy reader. So if you're looking for a reader on the Supernote, then you might want to look at the Scribe, okay? then that might be appealing for you. But the note advantages to the Supernote is just so it's just so many advantages for note-taking to that the fact that it has a crappy reader almost is negated by the fact that it's so good for note-taking. But so now I'm thinking to myself, okay, you kick the can down the road. It's not messing with Onyx and Boox. It's not messing with the Supernote. Then you kick the can down the road. It gets to Viwoods. Yeah, this could take some sales away from Viwoods. This may replace my Viwoods, my use of the Viwoods AI paper. I use that from time to time for unique use cases. This could potentially take over Viwoods. Then you kick the can down the road even further and you say, all right, who else and what else could this replace? This could replace the Remarkable for some people. But less with caveats, okay? So let's talk about that. So my thing is this. When you kick the can down the road and you kick the puck further enough down the road, you get to Remarkable and you say, is this thing out remarkable? And it's not. It's not out remarkable. Let's take a look at why that would be. That was kind of long-winded, Chad. How many people did I lose? I didn't. We gaining people. If you like the content today, give me a like. Subscribe if you kind of want to see more of this kind of stuff. That's a lot of kindness, I know. Let's get to the chat, too, before I get to this second part of this rant here. Thanks, Ying. Voting for an open call on Discord for the KSC3 first look chat. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I'm with that. The Kindle Scribe Colorsoft. I'm with you. I'm with that. I like that vote. I like that vote. Okay, so can I get a reply? Will it let me reply? Oh, it won't let me reply. Oh, will it do that? No. My time to reply to the super chat has expired. Oh, that's crap, eInk. But thank you, Sheik. I really appreciate it. Let's get the everyone's going for eInk. I really appreciate you. All right. So what else we got here? But no platform is coming close to Boox for that, and you already knew this. Yeah, I knew that. But to be honest with you, I thought it would have a competent set of tools, Aaron. I really did think that the Scribe 3rd Gen would have a competent set of tools that couldn't replace everything I do with the Boox platform, but replace it enough to where I can find workarounds. That's not even going to be possible. So, yeah, I kind of knew that. Mike's not here, but I am. Dr. Ling, PP sauce. I know. Good stand in, Dr. Ling. On the initial Scribe 3 reviews, Boox Hulk barely looked up from his protein shake. For real. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, listen, if you guys don't know and you haven't been around the channel, we joke about the Boox Hulk all the time here. And the Boox, holy crap. And the Boox Hulk is the guy who does the presentation for Onyx and their Boox products. He's diesel as crap, ain't he? My man is buff. Anyway, that was funny as crap, Dr. Ling. Thank you for that. Yeah, the Scribe launch barely budged the Hulk from his protein shake. He was so unconcerned. He was drinking a protein shake and lifting. It barely registered to him. Tools is not the only thing that will make you switch from Boox or Supernote. What do you got, Aaron? What do we got? If you could give PP sauce to Boox, if only we could give PP sauce to Boox. Yeah, for real. Is PP sauce going to be a thing now? Oh, Parks and Recs versus The Office. I have a feeling Parks and Recs is my unpopular fave. Oh, snap. Parks and Recs versus The Office will be kind of epic. Where we at in that? Breaking Bad's still winning. If you guys don't know, we got a poll going on for best TV series of all time. Breaking Bad versus Game of Thrones right now. Breaking Bad has beat Sopranos and Peaky Blinders so far. So I think, 17 votes, I think it's safe to say. And unless I got another poll, unless I have another poll to put up there, I'm going to let this rock. If you are a Supernote user and want color with no color options in sight, you could switch to Remarkable or the new Scribe. Yeah, color would be a reason that you might switch from Supernote, but I don't think someone that's bought into Supernote cares about color, honestly. The Scribe has a good set of tools, but outside of an iPad, you would not find eInk that can compete with Boox tools. And that's why I have it. That's why I talk so much crap about the Boox Note. Oh man, chat. That's why I talk so much crap about the Boox. There we go. That's why I talk so much crap about the Boox Air devices, but I still buy them because there ain't nobody else that can cover for them. Nobody else can do what it does. So it's like I don't have a choice. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. In a world where eInk is becoming more splintered and more devices are coming up and popping up, no one has made something that can compete with the Note Air devices. Like all these companies that are putting all their time and energy behind trying to find something that can beat the Remarkable. Stop. Find something that can beat Onyx, you morons. They're the ones who's winning right now. No, I get it. Remarkable has the bell curve. They got the mainstream market. And most people want a piece of that pie. I get that. But there's another pie out here. That Onyx they got the whole pie to themselves. Somebody, please come at them make them be better. That's you know what? I'm determined that's why the Note Air devices are so crappy. Because there's no one forcing them to be better. There's no competition out there. They know can't nobody cover for them. That's why they're doing what they're doing. Again, it's like that Drake and Lil Wayne song. There ain't nobody else that can cover for me. Like, what? Come on now. If you think Supernote power users don't want color, give one to a Supernote fan and watch them get silent. LOL. Yeah. Onyx's biggest competition is probably Big Me, unfortunately. Yeah, and Big Me's trash. They're going up against a trash can. Like, Onyx is like, the Hulk is no. AI Catherine is like, who are you gonna pick, me or a trash can? I don't know, man. I don't know. What else we got here? I thought about getting a Tab XC, chat. I thought about getting a Tab XC. You know what? Let's finish my statement up about the Remarkable. So you get to Remarkable. The can gets pushed down the road. The two companies that this thing's gonna pull sales away from for me is going to be Remarkable and Viwoods. Viwoods is definitely going to get some sales stolen from them over this thing, 100%. Remarkable, maybe. They're gonna do numbers because they're Amazon. But my thing is this: they're trying to out Remarkable. If they can out Viwoods, no problem. Okay, but that's not who they're really going after here. Okay, they're not even looking at Viwoods as if they're competition. Okay, they don't even care about Viwoods. They're squarely. I mean, they can't replace Onyx, but they don't even care. They're not going at Onyx. They can't. This can't replace a Supernote, but they don't care. They're not going at Supernote. This can replace a Viwoods. They don't even care about that because they're not going at the Viwoods. This may replace a Remarkable, and that's who they're going after with this device, priced the way they priced it. And if that is the case, can this Kindle Scribe 3rd Gen out Remarkable the Remarkables? No. They can't do it. No one has pulled up and shown me anything that makes me think that anyone can out Remarkable. They got a device in the game. The Remarkable 2 has been in the game for 10 years. Sorry, has it been 10 years? 8 years. It's an 8-year-old device, almost a decade. Still doing numbers. Still their only black and white device. Still has a design that people are ripping off till this day. A 8-year-old design. Still getting ripped off. So, in order for this to out Remarkable, the build quality and the design, firstly, has got to be on par. Is it designed better than the Remarkable? No. No. Is the build quality better than Remarkable? I can't answer that. In most cases, I would say no, but this is Amazon. They got tons of dough. This project was headed up by Panos Panay. So to say that the build quality isn't top notch, that's just I'd be hard pressed to say that. So I can't say that. I'm gonna say the build quality is probably gonna be on par, and I don't know today. It's probably gonna be on par with what Remarkable offers. Just judging from the company who has bazillion bucks and a man who has certain standards that he lives by, and I doubt that he would let this out. Listen, I also said Panos Panay wouldn't let this out the door without some Pro Tools, and I was certainly wrong about that. So I could be wrong about this quality thing too. I could be, chat. I refer to both, but mainly use the tablet. Aaron, are you referring to popularity? Unpopular opinion. It's Remarkable, Boox, then Supernote. That is an unpopular opinion, Aaron. Remarkable first? Listen, I get the Remarkable's good. They're good at what they do. And they probably have they're probably the most mainstream device. When you talk about bell curves, they're at the tip of it. They're at the arrow's head. The Scribe can replace the Remarkable because of the reader. Maybe, but it can't replace Remarkable in the design. It can't replace Remarkable, and probably the UI's user friendliness. Those things I won't know until I open it up and see it myself. If Aaron is saying the Remarkable tools are better than the Boox tools, he capping. And he podding. He is so podding right now if he say that. But actually, writing and note-taking, Remarkable might be the best. Writing and note-taking, Remarkable could be the best. There's a debate to be had about Remarkable being the best when it comes to writing and note-taking. There is no debate about whether they're the best when it comes to tools. Stop it. Straight capping, Aaron. I would say build quality is on the same level. Design is subjective. Design is subjective. Build quality, we'll see. I would agree too. My first notion says that the build quality is going to be on par with Supernote, with Remarkable. Kindle Scribe first gen is what made me interested in eInk devices. It's a good entry point. Oh, CJ, stop it. Morning, CJ. Dr. Link says, same, CJ. Remarkable was my first foray into eInk. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way now that I'm looking back on it too. If the Scribe was my first foray, I might have thrown it out of the window, gone down and gotten it, brought it back upstairs, stomped on it, lit it on fire, then waited till the fire alarms and sprinklers came on to wet it up so it'll never come back alive, then throw it out of the window again, then wait for the fire department to come, throw it at one of the firemen. Just Boox gives you a lot of tools, but average user doesn't need all those tools. That's true. And that's where it comes. They service the mainstream. The mainstream people don't care about having a buttload of tools. It's just weirdos like me. And apparently some of you guys out there. Aaron has made the biggest 180 in the last month. I'm telling you, Parm. I'm telling you. But I told him. I told Aaron. I said, bro, use it. You will see what I'm saying. And he did. And he saw what I was saying. That just goes to show you, when you F around, you find out. Just offering a lot of tools to make it better. I get you, Aaron. Listen, Aaron going all in with Remarkable right now. Listen, Aaron, you remind me of another YouTuber I know who goes hard for Remarkable, who goes hard for Supernote. Okay. Moving on, you guys. Was that Alex that was up here? No, that was Hav. Hav, what's up? Hav says, I don't think he has full control on what software and tools are implemented. Nah, he don't have full control over that, probably, Hav. I can't blame Panos for this, and I don't. I just wish he would have stood in there and stood his ground, man, when they came through with like, we can't put more tools in us. I wish Panos were like, what? What? You can't put no more tools in there. You talking to me? Boy, you know my name? What is my name? That's right. That's right. You can't do it. Better recognize. Panos Panay walk in like Suge Knight. Nope, no cap. He walk in like Suge Knight. He mean business. So I wish he would have just stood his ground. I gave my wife the Scribe and sold my Note Air 3C. That piece of trash, you should have sold it. Found use for my GOAT 10.3 for adding TOCs to textbooks that don't have them, and then sending those to my Supernote and Remarkable. That's a hell of a use case. I don't care. The GOAT is the GOAT. As long as you still got use for it. I'm going to be selling my GOAT here, though, pretty soon. I'm definitely going to grab the Note Max after this Kindle Scribe business is over. Yeah. All right. What else we got here on eInk? I think we beat the dead horse to death. We got videos to look at too. We probably got another 30 minutes of the show, chat. If you guys are enjoying the show, go ahead and give me a like. Consider hitting the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. We do this Monday through Friday, kind of from 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Today is going to be one of those kind of whenever days. I was supposed to do a 30-minute live today. We've gone for almost 2 hours. I blame the chat. I blame the chat on this one right here. Just if you guys don't know, we also have a poll up right now. We got Breaking Bad versus Game of Thrones. It's the best TV series on TV ever. Okay, cast your vote. Be there or be square. Right now, we got Breaking Bad winning and taking all comers. Breaking Bad has already beat two titans right now. It beat Peaky Blinders and The Sopranos. Stop playing with them. Stop playing with Walter White, yo. Stop playing with Walter White. Okay, moving on. What else we got here on the eInk front? We got my thoughts on getting the Tab XC. I thought about getting the Tab XC for like 2 seconds, and I thought, bro, it's got USI. And then I punished myself by not eating cookies for that whole day. I didn't go to Aldi and buy any. I just was like, okay, I'm not going to eat any cookies today because I don't know how I considered a USI device. What was I thinking? You know what I was thinking? I was like, I am over these Note Air devices. I'm just going to throw a film on the Tab XC and call it a day. Well, guess what? The Tab XC uses USI, and there's no freaking way I'm using Onyx's crappy pen to draw with. I will poke myself in the eye with that pen before I use it to draw with. That'll be the pen that kills me before it's the pen that gets any drawing done. Almost. USI, more like UT. Yeah, word. It's an infection. It's a universal stylus infection. And you get it in your eye. You don't do it to yourself. No one wants those problems. It's just, I don't want the Air devices anymore, but I want the tools Onyx has. That's how they get you. I gotta keep a Note Air device with a small screen, lackluster build quality, buttons where they don't belong, a pen that belongs in the trash can. I may not be able to send the 5C back because I literally threw the pen in the trash can. I can't find it. I may have to keep it because I can't find the pen and then sell my 4C. I mean, I was never going to use it anyway, but. So, no, I'm not buying the Tab XC, that piece of trash. Even though it could be fast as crap, even though it would solve my Note Air problems, even though it doesn't have light bleed like the Note Air. They just ruined it with that USI standard. Onyx, you're ruining devices. Stop it. Stop ruining devices. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, here we go. Last thing we got up on here, up on the list is going to be some YouTube. I have a lot of YouTube videos queued up, you guys. I have a lot of YouTube videos queued up, so let's go ahead and take a look. All right. So this is going to be the end of the show. I got a grand ending to the show. Stick around to the end. We got a song at the end. Listen, I'm not making no money off this live stream. This is copyright stricken for sure. I'm going to have copyright left and right. You get a copyright strike. You get a copyright strike. Who cares? It's Friday. It's Copyright Strike Friday. Let's do it. All right, so the first video we got up here is going to be AI. I think her name's Catherine. Is it AI Catherine, chat? I forget. I think it's AI Catherine. Let's check out AI Catherine. We like AI Catherine over here. She's way better than the Hulk.
Is almost here, and with it a lot. Winter break is almost here, and with it a lot of free time. Instead of mindlessly scrolling, why not do something meaningful? Hi, I'm Catherine from the Boox marketing team.
Yep,
Winter
Catherine.
break gives us the gift of free time. Time to read that book, start that project.
Listen, I like AI Catherine. I thought she was AI at one point. Turns out she's not AI, but still, I like AI Catherine. She's cool. Listen, I'm watching her, right? I want to watch the Hulk, but the Hulk he just throws me off.
But technology often distracts us instead of helping us. That's where Boox tablets come in. They're designed to help you in what you want to accomplish. Like if it's your goal to read more in the new year, why not start now? E-paper makes it comfortable to read for hours without eye strain, perfect for that novel you've been putting off. It can be hard to find uninterrupted time to read, but a device like this offers a place for focus without digital distraction. And if you're spending that time writing, some of our tablets, like the Note Air 5C, have a textured screen to give you a more natural writing experience.
Which I like and I want, just not on that device.
Beyond reading and writing, winter break is also the perfect time to tackle a project. Boox makes it simple to start and stay organized. Annotate PDFs.
I'm gonna need Catherine to know how to look at a teleprompter a little better than what she's doing. Okay, you're distracting me, AI. Now I know she's not AI. AI would never do that. AI Catherine, okay, listen, we got to get better. Okay, we'll see what you do next video, but you got to work on that.
Take notes, and use learning apps on the same eye-friendly screen. Everything lives in one device with less paper waste. All your notes, books, and plans are searchable in one place. Or use your favorite apps, since Boox runs on Android. And if you're traveling this winter, Boox devices are ready to go with you. Devices like the Go 7 or the Palma 2 Pro fit right in your bag, so you can bring your whole library wherever you go. So this winter break...
Were those gingerbread cookies on the table? Were those gingerbread cookies? I wonder if she stood by the oven and made sure nothing happened. If you were at the beginning of the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Writing. Some of our tablets, like the Note Air 5, lives in one device with use your favorite apps, since Boox runs on ready to go with you. Device whole library wherever you go. So this winter break, don't let the days slip away into endless scrolling. You have the gift of free time, so use it intentionally. With Boox, stay focused and make progress on what matters during winter break without distractions. Let us know in the comments what you hope to accomplish this holiday season.
I'll let you know in the
comments. Or what
comments,
you'd like to see in our next video. Please give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more Boox content. Bye.
Hell of a job, AI Catherine. Is that Catherine with a K, you guys? Was that Catherine with a K? I think that was Catherine with a K. You just never know. Never know. Hell of a job, AI Catherine. There we go. We gave her the first comment on the video. She deserved it. AI Catherine, you're the best. All right, what else we got here? Next up, we got 10 years. So we got 10 years of AI. OpenAI wants us to know how far AI has come. I thought you guys were done making marketing videos. Get to work. You're getting your food ate by Google and Gemini. You got time to make commercials talking about 10 years? No, that's why you're behind right now, doing dumb stuff like this. You used to be beautiful, man. Now you're just, it's okay.
Years ago, AI could not tell the difference between dogs and cats. But we believed deep learning could go very far.
I believe it too.
That it could actually be a big triumph for humanity.
I believe so too.
So we headed off on a journey. Some of our experiments worked, and some didn't. But one day a researcher playing around with text
was that a real goat? Wait, is that a real goat? Is that a springbok? Is that a giraffe?
But one day a researcher playing around with text prediction noticed something interesting. He pulled on that thread. We weren't quite sure what we had, but we believed in scale, so we kept going.
Of course you did.
And we're learning a lot. We've had a lot of ideas over the last 10 years, and the last 3 years have been tremendous. But maybe the most incredible part of this is that we really are just getting started.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it because you're getting your food ate and you clearly have time to make commercials when you should be working on ChatGPT 3.5.2. Where is it? Where is it? Sam, you get it. You get it out the door. Stop playing. You stop playing with him. Holy. Okay, hold on. Okay. Chat, we got more movement on the poll. We got one more vote for Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is just, it's killing. Will it ever be beat? Who's going to beat it? If it takes on everybody and beats everybody, we may have no choice but to pit it up against Friends. Against my better judgment. Against my better judgment. We may have to. All right, moving on. What else we got here? Next thing we got is Amazon's new $80 Kindle Sling bag. Is it worth it? How long is this video? 5 minutes? We won't watch the whole video. We're going to take a look at the beginning to see what my man's talking about.
experience it is. Now, I know Amazon isn't really known as a luxury fashion brand or anything like that, but you can definitely tell they put some thought and effort into the design. This actually reminds me quite a bit of Apple and how they just released this very luxury sling.
Wait. Did this guy just say the Amazon Kindle bag reminds him of a luxury item like what Apple, like the sock we talked about on live not too long ago? Okay, bro, I can't even take you serious anymore. Okay, if you're making correlations like that, go back to tech school. Okay, we're trying to get some real tech news going on here.
Your Google.
New Gemini and Maps update. This is a 9-minute video, but we only wanna get into conversational map navigation.
Navigation can actually do for us because it's a lot more than you might think. Obviously, you can now have a conversation with Maps and ask multi-step questions.
Now, I only care about this because it seems like to me the new Gemini that they're adding to Google Maps is going to be a hub for AI in your car, which is what I want to see if she's going to cover in this conversational piece. It's about a minute
Remember
long.
to use your voice prompt to activate or tap on the Gemini logo once you're navigating, and try saying something like, "Are there any dog-friendly cafes with more than 4 stars along my route?" You can also ask, "What's the parking like there?" And Gemini is going to find out that information for you.
I found a couple of dog-friendly restaurants along your route. The Desert Pony Tavern is the closest, only about 160 feet from your current location, with a 4.
Listen, I know how to use Maps. I thought she was going to show us some Gemini features that you can. Maps does this already, lady. I'm sorry. Let's go on to the next thing. Next thing we got is Boss Man's Minis. Okay, we're not going to watch. Actually, it's a minute long. We are going to watch this. Let's do it, you guys.
Welcome. This is Mossman's Minis, where I do one and only one really cool eInk note-taking feature per episode.
Someone says that Kindle guy makes good content. I know, but I didn't like that correlation. But that wasn't an eInk thing. That was a bag thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just stick with him for eInk.
And we're going to do a feature, I call it
because there's no way an Amazon bag could compare to what Apple was doing.
Scribble to erase. And we can see that it's marked on. That's perfect. So what this function allows one to do.
So he's talking about Scribble to Eraser, you guys. If you guys don't know, it's a feature on the Boox products.
The eraser button. So you can see currently I am on my marker, so I can go ahead and draw accordingly. But I can also delete. And we're going to go ahead and delete this word that says for, like so. And there it goes. So it's a quick way.
Whoa, she says she's got a remove sling she's working on. What? I'm thinking about adding a phone slip pocket to it. What? She post it. Discord. I gotta see this thing. The Rock says nice. She post a pic on Discord. Absolutely. Yeah, we gotta see this. She If you guys don't know, consider joining the Discord. We got a link in the description if you guys want to continue these conversations after the live is done, or if you got another opinion on some of the stuff we talked about here today. Consider giving me a like too if you're enjoying the content, and consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. We got a join button down there too, so join the chat crew. Get a badge. I'll post it later today, says She. Awesome.
Way of being able to delete without having to click on the eraser and then clicking on the pencil or whatever pen type that you're using. And that is your mini.
So that was, see, that's a cool thing right there. This is just a way for you to scribble, was he scribble erasing?
Delete, and we're going to go ahead and delete this word that says for.
Yeah, he's using the scribble to delete something.
And there it goes.
So that's that's one of the things, that's another thing I like about the Boox products is that my editing goes way more faster when I'm using Boox products because of how many gestures they have to have in the system for editing. The scribble to delete, the circle to select, those two things save me so much time and make my workflow so efficient. Again, there's nobody that can cover for them, and they know it. So they know it. All right, next thing we got is AI Note 2 review 3 months later. Is this a real remarkable killer? I don't know, dude. But if he thinks the AI Note is a remarkable killer, anybody else think that? I haven't taken a look at this video yet, but I want to take a look at it. We're not going to take a look at it here because the show has gone long. I was going to take a look at all these videos, but already going into the 2-hour mark here, so let's keep it going. Amazon canceled my account and terminated my access. I like I've already gone down that road. I like this young lady's video. I really do like her videos. I like her opinion, I like her voice. I haven't taken a look at this, but I do want to take a look at it. All of these things are linked in the description if you guys want to take a look at these things yourself. I link all the stories, all the videos in the description of the video here, so you can take a look at these when you have time if you want to get more detail. But I like her videos. She canceled her account and they canceled her account and terminated her access. So I was going to just take a look at that, but I thought that was interesting. I thought this was something different when I actually clicked on it at first. I thought she was talking about her Amazon Scribe because I was looking for Scribe stuff, but this may have been a mistake. Moving on. I thought this video was just cool. The title of this video was "Smoking in My Room at Night, Going Through a Breakup and New Room Tour." I was like, I love that. I don't know why I like that, but I do. Moving on. I'm going to take a look at that later. Kit has a Choose the Right Wacom pen tablet. So he talked about a few different tablets here in this video. It's a really good video. I don't use Wacom tablets because they don't, I don't like not having what I'm drawing on screen for one. These have what you're drawing on screen. But the problem comes into play when I have to have it connected to a computer, right? I like eInk devices for doing technical drawings, and I don't do artistic drawings, just technical drawings. Because it's a self-contained unit. I don't need a computer. I don't need to hook it up to anything. All the software is there, right? And that's why I like eInk drawing way more than any other form. Like, I would take an eInk, I would take an Onyx eInk tablet for technical drawing over anything right now. Literally anything that's digital. Now, if you asking me to do some drafting, I'll take a T-square and a drafter's board and some vellum before I take an eInk tablet. But if I'm doing it digitally, that's what I'm doing. All right, so moving on. This is the last thing we got on the show today, you guys. How many people I have here? Man, we kept about 20 people through most of the show today. I really appreciate it. Let's get a pause going for you guys. We got one last thing here. Oop, wrong one. We got one last thing here before we end the show. I thought this was super good. Yeah, pause for all you guys. Pause to the chat crew. Pause to the chat for being. I really appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and end this poll too. We got 65%. Breaking Bad beating Game of Thrones. Can I end the poll? They won't even let me end the poll, chat. They were like, nah, you want to end the poll, bruh? Oh, there it goes. So we got 20 votes. That's crazy. Listen, another applause for everybody who voted too. That's our most amount of votes. We got about as many votes as we had people on here on the live stream today. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. So 20 votes, 65% Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones 35%. So Breaking Bad is still dominating. Nothing's even coming close to 50% with this thing. So I don't know who we're going to pit it up against Monday, but I'll throw a poll up in the Discord for that. All right, last video of the show, you guys, and we're going to get out of here. I just wanted to put this up here. We won't have this play all the way through, but I thought this was an amazing talent this young man has, and I wanted to display it here. This is amazing, you guys. Check it out. If you guys haven't heard Winter Garden, you're in for a treat. And if you have, throw it in the chat. So this is a machine used. It's just a manual machine using balls to orchestrate, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful looking. It sounds beautiful. The mechanics is beautiful. He's a beautiful human being for creating this. I love it. He has way more intricate machines too. you guys. This is going to be the end of the show. I really appreciate you guys for being here today. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate you being here. We're going to do this again Monday. Okay? We're going to be back here Monday. Get subscribed if you're not subscribed. Like if you like the show. Hit the join button if you want to see more stuff like this and get a badge by your name. Monday through Friday, we do this 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Thanks to the chat crew. Thanks to eInk. Thanks to CJ. Thanks to BM. Thanks to Aaron. Thanks to The Rock. Thanks to Dr. Ling. Thanks to Dr. Ling again. You know we got to get Dr. Ling in there twice. Thanks to Hav. Thanks to Rob. Thanks to Sheik again for the super chat. Thanks to who else? 99 Istro. Thanks for first time being here. So thanks to you as well. If I missed you, I'll get you next time. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you. And until next time, you all, take care.